Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will deliver a material about structure of engine. The engine is the heart of your car. It is a complex machine built to convert heat from burning gas into the force that turns the road wheels. The chain of reaction which achieves that objective is set in motion by a spark, which ignites a mixture of petrol vapor and compressed air inside a momentarily sealed cylinder and causes it to burn rapidly. That is why the machine is called an internal combustion engine. As the mixture burns, it expands, providing power to drive the car. To withstand its heavy workload, the engine must be a robust structure. It consists of two basic parts. The lower, heavier section is the cylinder block, a casing for the engine's main moving parts. The data cable upper cover is the cylinder head. The cylinder head contains valve control passages through which the air and fuel mixture enters the cylinders, and other strokes which the gases produced by their combustion are expelled. The block hosts the crankshaft, which converts the reciprocating motion of the pistons into rotary motion at the crankshaft. Often the block also houses the camshaft, which operates mechanism that open and close the valve at the cylinder head. Sometimes the camshaft is in the head or mounted above it. Inline engine. The simple and most common type of engine comprises four vertical cylinders close together in a row. This is known as an inline engine. Cars with capacities exceeding 2000 cm3 often have 6-cylinder inline V8 engine. The more compact V8 engine is fitted in some cars, especially vehicles with 8 or 12 cylinders, and also some with 6 cylinders. Here, the cylinders are arranged opposite each other at an angle of up to 90 degrees. Horizontally opposed engine. Some engines have horizontally opposed cylinder. They are an extension of the V engine, the angle having been widened to 180 degrees. The advantage lie in saving height and also in certain aspect of balance. The cylinders in which the piston operate are cast into the block, as are mounting for ancillary equipment such as a filter for the oil which lubricates the engine, and a pump for the fuel. An oil reservoir, called the sump, is bolted underneath the crankcase. The engine. How power is created. The conversion of fuel energy into power in an engine starts when petrol is mixed with air and a device called a carburetor to form a highly combustible mixture. Open the induction stroke, the piston is descending. The inlet valve is fully open and the exhaust valve closed. As the piston rises on its compression stroke, The exhaust valve is still closed and the inlet valve is closing. The power stroke drives the piston downwards as the ignite gases expand. Both the inlet, both the inlet and exhaust valve are closed. The hot gas in the cylinder escape through the open exhaust valve as the piston rises again for the exhaust stroke. The mixture is drawn into the cylinder through valve, compressed to about an eighth or ninth of its original volume by a piston, and then ignited by a spark plug. Rapid expansion of the burning gas, the combustion, drives the piston down the cylinder. The downward thrust is changed by the connecting rod to rotary movement of the crankshaft in much the same way as a cyclist processing his foot on the pedal turns the chain wheel. The downward stroke of the piston is known as the power stroke. In a four-stroke cycle, it occurs only once in every four strokes of the piston's up and down movement. Compression ratio. The difference between the volume of air and fuel mixture sucked into the cylinder by the induction stroke and its eventual volume when compressed fully is called the compression ratio. If the mixture is reduced to 1/9 of its original volume, the engine has a compression ratio of 9/1. The cycle starts with the induction strokes with the exhaust valve closed. A downward movement of the piston sucks fuel mixture from the carburetor into the cylinder. The mixture enters through the inlet valve, which has been opened by the camshaft turning. The upward movement of the piston which follows is the compression stroke. The exhaust valve remains closed and the inlet valve also closed. So the mixture in the cylinder is compressed by the rising piston into a small space known as the combustion chamber, usually in the cylinder head or in the top of the piston. A spark from the spark plug ignites the mixture and causes it to expand rapidly, driving the piston down and the power stroke. As the piston rises on once more, the inlet valve remains closed but the exhaust valve opens. This movement allows the waste products of the burn mixture to escape through the exhaust system and is called the exhaust stroke. The camshaft continues to rotate, the exhaust valve closed and the inlet valve open, and the four-stroke cycle starts again.